Hey guys, welcome back to another Farming Sim video. Well, you're probably wondering why have you got all your equipment lined up, and there's some more that you didn't recognise. Mainly because the save got messed up when I tried to take some money out. I think it was because it was trying to back it up to the Steam cloud. I've had issues all day with that. You try and take the money away, it comes back, does it again. So this is probably my third or fourth attempt. And I've disabled that. I unplugged my internet from my PC so I could do it so it wouldn't try and see it and go back to it. Plug the internet back in so if it does write it, it sees this and everything's sorted. Hopefully. Now on the money front, the loan's paid, because I hate having that, I just don't see the point. And I'm starting from square one. So the equipment that I added that I didn't, someone asked for the articulated John Deere tractor, so I thought it'd be nice and dump that in. I found this tractor last night and was quite impressed with it, and I'll tell you the story about that in a minute. And a sprayer, because I realised I didn't have a sprayer, and it doesn't come with one from the stock sort of setup, surprisingly, so I bought the front sort of tank and the pull along, as it can hold more than the self-propelled. So the story begins. Someone asked where I got this tractor. Now a friend of mine, Cairo on YouTube, he said he found this tractor on Mod Host. It's absolutely great, need to try it, but it's not up there anymore. So he gave me the link, he uploaded it to our TeamSpeak, I downloaded it. It's not there anymore, as we've moved TeamSpeaks. But there's the website. I can't connect to it, it comes up with a picture. It's in a different language, and then I'm guessing it's German. I'm not too sure. So I don't know what that picture says or anything. It's kind of like they've moved or something. I don't know, because they seem fairly active. But in trying to find ways around it and trying to figure out what was going on with them, I found this tractor made by some of them. Now I'm not going to give a link to it because one, I can't remember where it was, and two, it's a site where I wouldn't want to trust too much at all, probably. So there it is. So it's a case of starting from scratch on this one again, getting everything there, getting the harvest going. So it may delay a few videos because I want to get back to roughly where I was. Hey guys, well, kind of carrying on from the little bit I did yesterday. I did a lot of preparing on the farm, and then I got taken away by a certain Mr. T-Max to come and play some tanks. So I thought I'd bring this one out to see it, and it's going to look kind of ridiculous. As I've got the little seeder that you get stock with this map on this huge articulated tractor. If it'll even connect, actually, because I don't think this has got 3-point hitch. I'm not too sure. And like I thought it would. I don't think it had 3-point. This will actually be able to connect to it, but I've got it. So we'll run the chicken over, and he'll just still stay alive. And we'll use probably the other one that I always use. We'll use the R one. That bigger one. I'm not particularly happy with that, actually. So you guys were asking about longer videos. Now I'm going to do them. It's going to be around 30 minutes, between 30 and 20. If I haven't got enough footage that day, it'll probably be around the usual 15, depending on how I split it. I'm wondering why I've got a lot more money. I haven't sold anything yet, grain-wise, but I got rid of the silage trailer that I did have, and I got a one that was on FSUK. It's been on a couple of days now, I think. You can probably see why I don't like this one. It kind of acceleration's awfully quick. Now I don't know, it could be real. I just don't know. I know fairly oldish tractors want these modern ones. I think the R model was this year that came out. I know you guys will be able to correct me. They certainly one guy that comes on TeamSpeak now and again, well, because he works for John Deere. Now I'm tempted. I'm thinking about doing some barley. Bill said last night the Budweiser plant pays quite well. I want to get some straw to stock up for animals. And as usual, where I had the combine there was a glitch and it didn't harvest this bit. But again, something Bill told me that I didn't realise. Crops don't wither on this map. No. Got to change it back. There we go. That's him set on barley. So we've got some money. Let's buy some chickens. Adds a bit of life to the farm. I'll buy 12. Our ultimate goal at the minute is to get enough money to do some potatoes and stuff, so I may start off with the smaller equipment. I've never used it. So here's my chickens. I like the way on this map, I'll get rid of this, that they actually sort of free roam. I kind of like that idea. I'm guessing they lay the eggs in here. And I found an Easter egg last night that I'm guessing could be a kind of Easter egg, I don't know. The guy could have done it to save some time. Go through the bushes, come out the other side and pop! Airwaves. And that's on the back of the shower sign. So let's try and find something to do. Could always get another seeder, I suppose. That would make things more efficient. Seeder stock, so apologise for any outside noise you hear. I've got my window open. It's quite warm in my bedroom this morning. Well, I should say that this afternoon. And come the summer it'll probably get a lot worse, so one of them. Now set the other John Deere again. I'll use these for seeding and probably cultivating eventually, as there's no 3-point hitch on them. Up front, that is. Didn't have to wait for the blows. Hopefully the quality of the sound's a lot better. That's been bugging me for a little while. Had the in-game sound turned all the way down to the lowest it would go, so I'm doing a little tweaking on the microphone side. Set that to barley. Now you can put front weights on those couple of tractors using the keys, but actually if it does anything I don't know. And I may have to back out of recording for a minute because I've noticed I've been getting frame drops. I noticed it when I was playing before recording. So I don't know what's going on in the background at the minute. And that's this guy away. Right, I just went to make sure nothing funny was going on in the background on my computer for the frame rate drop. Got the two JDs seeding, both barley. So I may well go cut some more grass, I don't know. Kinda did that a couple of minutes ago now. It gets boring quick. I can show you the mod that I had. There it is. Looks kind of old school, and I like it. And as it's a mod, it's 10 times better than anything that comes in the game stock. And it's a make I quite like, so I thought I'd download it and put it in. I'm probably going to be looking for some better mowers. Don't know, something to change up a little bit. Kind of driving around aimlessly at the minute because I'm not too sure what to do. Got this field to do. This one takes an age to plant up. Got some grass in storage. I don't know if it tells you how much when you go into it. No, it doesn't. That kind of sucks. Guessing you can use a tractor to scoop it out? I don't know. Oh, I've got straw silage, so that's grass and hay. Mixed feed, so I don't know how that one works unless you can mix it up, then just dump it out into that. That's kind of a cool idea if you can. Well, back. I went for dinner, so we kind of stopped it. That's why if there's a huge jump in the clip looking like the way it is, I went for dinner. So if I remember correctly, what I was gonna test while the two JDs are seeding away. Was the good old Fent. And the bucket for dumping the stuff in those silos. I haven't used this guy much. That was a kind of a neat noise. It sounded like the chickens in the water. Now this could either go two ways. It could get scooped up, or it can get scooped up and stay in the bucket and not come out. My guess it's not going to get scooped up. So it's probably one of the other buckets I can get. So this one's fairly useless. Yeah, let's have a look. Probably a road trip, I feel. My guess is that'll do it. Just not a big fan of that bucket. So they're coming along quite nicely. You may be wondering why I'm bringing this bucket and not selling it, because I'm just going to dump it in this area. Like so. And do we? My guess is it's not going to work like that. There we go. That's a go. Now I was thinking last night that it'd be fairly cool if all the tractors, not just the people that script it in, ruin crop if you drive through it. Now I know that probably a very controversial thing, but adds a lot more realism to it. Likewise, it would also be good if the train and whatnot moved around, so you actually got stuck. Mud could go flying if it gets sort of the weather. Who knows for the next one? The money the guys made from selling this one, hopefully they'll pile it into this one, the next one. It's a case of everything agricultural simulators got, farming sim lacks, and vice versa. And just farming sims barely got any bugs compared to that thing. Last time I played agriculture simulator, it's full of it. And the tractors are way too shiny all the time. Not a fan. I don't think there's many mods out for it at all. I don't think there's a great modding community. Could be wrong. And this is why I don't like this bucket, because it never works. There we go. Interesting though. Oh, I bet I know what these are for. Okay, this bucket's just become scenery around the farm. This will be for the self-loading of the forks. No, this guy will be for the self-propelled one. Always guarantee it. That or the, like I say, the forks will be able to use up. And I'm not going over there again to try it. Didn't give us any to begin with, so I don't know. Got my doubts, let's see if we got any eggs. I know as soon as I fast time it I will. No, there's a chicken. Yeah, there's a chicken. Oh, they just glitch through the walls. Oh well. Wow, he's almost done. Our field's a lot smaller. Put him on this one to get this one done, then move them both over to the bigger one, I don't know. Could also be spraying this, but I tend to spray them after they've actually finished and got out of the field. he's hopping it. I noticed this yesterday on the combine. Characters running must be about the same speed as these guys were. I'll just shift them straight over onto the bigger field. And those two marks are where I harvested yesterday and went into the field with the combine. Oh, this guy's got a long way to go. He's probably just finished about halfway. No, the next row will be halfway looking at it. What I'll do is I'll let them finish off or get more done, because I can't really think other than selling stuff. There's not much that I can do right now, unless I do sell some stuff. If you're wondering why I always tend to use the New Holland rule, I prefer it. Don't know why. I can't remember if the case in this tractor, the New Holland, actually get dirty. I think they do. Looking at it, it looks like they do, yeah. That's what I'm waiting for, to see what they look like, because I've never seen them dirty. Yeah, there's a ditch, apparently. And there's a JD. Well, that's all filled up. Probably haven't got much left now. Let's have a look. Oh wow, got quite a bit. Right, now to find where we're gonna go. The inn. That's easy to get to. Same place as it always was. Oh, I hate when I catch this. Fuel gauge actually works as well, sweet. Let's keep an eye on that as the fuel goes down. God, I wish you could nuke the traffic. I may actually look into seeing how you do that. Should be an option in the settings where